Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. This is um, May 11th, Tuesday, May 11th. This is my third Talk to Me Tuesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. And if you'll remember, last week I was working on I hadn't started it, but I had wanted to finish a bookmark for a charity. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And this is how much I've done so far. And I did all of this on Saturday right here, but I haven't worked on it since, so I plan on working on part of it today. And so that is going to go to a senior citizen who is in an assisted living center or nursing home. And then this, hopefully I'll get done with it maybe sometime next week, or maybe sometime this week I'll start it. I showed last week. It'll go to kids for the same charity called World of Charity Stitching. And I also had gotten some other patterns since then. Here's the one that I was saying last week. That I think what I might do is I might take some of the themes and like make some of this into like a bookmark. Maybe I might have like Anchors Away, and then like have like I don't know, like this it's like a nautical theme compass compass symbol on it or something like that, because some kids might like that. And then I had originally gotten this pattern to make for my husband, because he likes that type of thing. However, I might have to wait a while to do this one because their symbols that they use are really, really, really close together, and it's hard for my eyes to be able to tell the difference. So it may be a while before I do this one. But I did also purchase another pattern through Etsy. It has to do with the TV show Dexter, because my husband and I are fans of the show. So I might start working on that this week, perhaps. I don't like to work on multiple projects at once. I know I'm probably weird like that, but because I know myself, otherwise if I start a whole bunch all at once, I'm never going to finish. Or I'm going to get so busy that, yeah, I'm not going to probably finish or get sidetracked and stuff. I also bought this calendar, and it's got several different themes here. I really like the June one. But, and this was like, I don't know, it was, like $2, $3, something like that, through Hirschner's. And I also bought, some stuff. Oh, and I bought this from Hirschner's as well. But I didn't realize when I bought it that you don't do all that work. That it's only a very few pieces, see here, that you do, and that it was in wool, which I've never done before. So, just a word of advice for everyone else: make sure you read the description before you buy something. Yeah, because if you don't, you might be a little disappointed. Because later on, I went back online and was like, oh, yeah. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or if I'm going to give it away. I'm not sure. I had originally planned on making it for my sisters, and that way she could hang something with my, you know, 2 little girls, a reminder of her 2 daughters. But, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. This one I bought just because it reminded me of Iowa, where I'm originally from, and I like farm things and country things, and I have several relatives who are who are farmers and stuff. So I like that type of thing. Although I know with my husband, I think thinks they go a little bit overboard with it. But also on eBay, I got a whole bunch of leaflets and pattern books. So I thought this one was cute. It's got farm stuff, farm animals. And here's the back. So it's one piece. So you got him and a pig and a farm and a rabbit and a little horse and kitty. So I thought some of the stuff for the charity, what I could do, a cow, and a lamb, a rooster. So I thought for some of this stuff, instead of making it a quilt, because I have a quilt on here, I could just make little squares, and then the charity, they can put them in tote bags or actually put them in quilt. Just depends on what quilt thing that they have going on at the time for the kids. But and then I found, well, I didn't find, but I purchased this also on eBay. Actually, everything that I'm going to show you next, I purchased on eBay. I'm trying to find, because they do bookmarks, and I thought, well, bookmarks would be an easy way for me to start the kind of cross stitch, and then that way I could probably maybe get more done. So I had purchased one that had different themes. So you got the dog and the bear and some American themes and some floral stuff. So I thought that this was a little bit and the cat, some stuff. So I thought this might be kind of good for some kid themes as well as seniors, because I guess the seniors really enjoy getting the bookmarks. And I had actually purchased these before I knew about the organization. Sorry, my hair. I'm deciding if I want to grow out the bangs or just cut them. So a pain currently, but so yeah. So I had purchased these before I found out about the organization. So a lot of the stuff I've gotten to make bookmarks are floral and stuff like that, which, you know, they may be okay for the kid, but they're not exactly, you know, kid friendly. You know, something the kid would like a whole lot. But I've gotten these ones, and these are kind of like, have Victorian themes. I really like history and stuff, so I got that one. And this one has different flowers. So, oh, and this one I had gotten more for my mom. She likes angels and stuff like that, and she gardens. So this one has different sayings, little garden angel, and stuff like that. So I thought maybe someday I might make one of these for her. And then I'm really interested in Amish, and then my husband and I, we've been to Amish country quite a bit, and living in Iowa, they have Amish and Mennonites as well. So I got some that has some country themes and, well, the barn. But then they have Amish ones with the buggies and the little kids. And then got this one. So, and then my one grandma, she when she grew up, she here's another Amish one. So some of them have, you know, this is the wash day. So some of them have, you know, similar themes, but and then my one grandma, when she was growing up, she went to a one-room schoolhouse, so she loves schoolhouses. So I had purchased this one and hoped to, at some point, make that into a wall hanging or something of that nature. Let's see. The only other items I have is that on Sunday, a small group of us from the quilt guild that I belong to, we got together for our monthly meeting at the library. And we, instead of, I actually last week didn't make any quilts for the tornado victims. Being a new quilter, I was a little hesitant. I wasn't sure what sizes they needed or anything. But then when I talked to them on Sunday, they told me a little bit more. Sorry. And but I did donate a whole lot of fabric. I don't know how many yards I gave them, but I gave them a lot. And I had these big, huge blocks, 10-inch square blocks of different kids' themes and stuff like that. I was originally going to make for my niece. It had different types of bugs and insects and stuff like that. But at that time, she was really interested in bugs and stuff, but I was going to make it during the summer. I was going to have it be for her birthday. Well, she's not interested now. She's afraid of bugs. So I figured it wouldn't be a good idea if I made her one that had a whole bunch of bugs and insects. So that was one of the items I donated, and so they made a snowball quilt out of it, and I helped with that. So I cut actually 120 3-inch squares, and then I folded them and ironed them and then pinned them on the 10-inch blocks. So I spent several hours doing that actually on Sunday. So I did help with the quilt top that they were making, one of them, and some other people were making others. But they did say that they needed like preemie quilts around that size. So I've only made 2 other quilts, or 2 quilts before, that were a little bit bigger than the preemie. They're still kind of small, and they were smaller than the lap size and smaller than the, like a twin size. But they've been for kids, and so since my husband and I, we don't have any children, I really don't have a whole lot of kids fabric. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. Give me your opinion, what you think. But I have a whole bunch of 30s fabric because I love 30s fabric. And so I was hoping that this would work out, but let me know, because I have this fabric, and I have it in different colors. I have it in the pink and the blue and the yellow. Here's some little farm scene ones. I thought maybe, here's little doggies, little ducks. So, so here's some rabbits, and some like little flowers. So I'm not sure, one here's just some kids, playing. So I'm not sure if these would be good, because I know that they're not, like baby fabrics, but they're kind of kid themed. So what I thought of doing is, of course, just making them with half square triangles, which is the regular white fabric, and that way I could make like 2 at once and have them be kind of like the preemie size, or a little bit bigger, because they said, like, I think instead of using the 27-inch, using the 30-inch square ones. But I thought, that would be something to be relatively easy for me to do, and I could basically make 2 quilt tops at once. But I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's kid-friendly enough fabric? It's not like baby fabric, but and my mom's kind of a stickler for, if you make a baby quilt, make sure it's baby fabric. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that's okay? I don't know, honestly, I don't think the kid will care, because the kid's, a baby. But what do you think? Give me your opinion.